What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. This week we are doing some truck camping, but we're gonna be doing it in Mexico. Today starts a multi-part series, truck camping in Baja, Mexico. Today I'm actually making my way to Yuma, Arizona, which is about a 4.5-hour drive. I'm staying there for the night, and then tomorrow I'm meeting up with my uncle and a couple of his friends, and then we're gonna cross the border and head to San Felipe. We're gonna be spending the next 7 days there, so I'm gonna be there from Monday to Sunday, and we're just gonna do some camping on the beach, sipping on margaritas, and this is the first time I'm gonna be camping out there, so I'm pretty excited, a bit nervous. I've been researching a ton of stuff, getting ready for this trip, so I'm gonna fill you guys in with everything that I had to do and things to kind of prepare for truck camping in Mexico. So hopefully you guys are interested in that. Let's hit the road. So sadly, Carly had to work this week, so I'm going to Mexico solo, and that kind of adds a little bit to my anxiety about the trip, but I'm ready for the adventure. Good morning. We are in Yuma and we are crossing the border today. Last night I was just hanging out around Yuma, went to the Prison Brewery, checked out a couple bars in that area off Main Street. So my uncle races in Baja. He has a friend that races, and they both have quads that we're loading up, and they're gonna be racing in the San Felipe 250. So we're getting all loaded up now, and we're gonna be making our way to the border. So a couple things that I had to do to get prepped for the border. Number one, have your passport, and also make a couple paper copies of your passport. Number two, I also made copies of my truck registration. Make sure you have some Baja insurance. So the insurance I went with was called Baja Bound, and it was only like $130 for the entire week. I also made copies of pretty much all my identification, just in case you get pulled over in Mexico. You always want to give paper copies of your IDs, so you can show the officer, whoever, your actual copies of the ID. You can give them a paper copy instead, so they can't hold your license ransom if they are trying to, take some money from you, essentially. But those are kind of like the just in cases. Also, sanitize the vehicle, so I just made sure there was no guns, ammunition. I also removed any other extra knives that I had in the truck, and so I removed all of that, because technically you're not allowed to bring weapons into Mexico. The only thing I really have is like, an axe, things that are for camping, and I also have a multi-tool, which isn't really a weapon, it's more of a tool. So hopefully everything goes well. A little nervous, but these guys have gone through the border a lot of times, do this race and racing around Mexico, so I'm confident we'll get through. We're all going in a big convoy, so hopefully everything goes pretty smoothly. About to cross the border. Got my Uncle Pat with me.
Hey.
Got the race truck and the other truck with all the supplies on in front of us. Well, we made it over. Super easy. We just went right through. It's the end of the day though, so we're crossing at, this is the Mexicali.
Yeah, I think it's in Mexico.
They're about to close at like 5, so we got here about 20 minutes prior to them closing, so they may just be being very lenient and letting a lot of people through. Correction, it's the Calexico border that we're at. Welcome to Mexico. Woo! Topping off on some gas, and then we're making our way to San Felipe, which is about, I believe, another 2 hours or so.
This one too. That way they can see. They're gonna probably ask you to open up to your rear.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think he was just saying stay in the lane.
Yeah, I guess.
Hola. No habla español.
Okay. But yeah, that's one of the things that you always hit checkpoints, roll everything down. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, especially at night.
Yeah, they want to look through. Or even during the day, it's you roll down your windows.
Yeah, yeah.
You want tortillas?
Good morning, guys. We are outside of San Felipe, and I slept in my truck. We got in pretty late, so I ended up just sleeping outside the house that the rest of the guys have rented out.